Greetings, members of the Imperial High Council, and welcome to Bad Movie Night. We are going to be looking at a 1959 movie called The Bat, starring Vincent Price and Angus Moorhead. But joining me, we have my baby sister. Here is Odd Librarian Out.
Hello.
Yay. That was smooth. Hello?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, but I'm not the only one here.
I was expecting you to say something.
I did. I said hello.
All right. Also joining us is the goddess of chaos herself. Here is Eris of Chaos.
Hi, everyone. I'm kind of alive.
Yeah, you're still recovering from yesterday.
Yeah, and I have a busy week. So, yay. Yay. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why do I like to talk? What is wrong with me? But hi, everyone. I'm very excited to be confused.
That's fair. That's fair. Arwen may be joining us later. She has the link. She had to do something with her kid. You know, I know it's
things with the things you produce.
How
into this world.
dare she reproduce and then spend time with that thing? It's just
yeah,
that's selfish.
Right. Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, feminism teaches you anything. It's that women have the right to ignore their children and be terrible parents.
Josh,
it's empowering.
Josh, you have bots.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, can I do this? Hold on. Can I hide? Oh,
you
never
should
mind.
Be able to.
Damn it, Chris. You're so fast.
God, damn my first bots while streaming. Oh my goodness.
They're the good bots. They're the ones you can make stories with.
Naked XYZ online strips without clothing.
It's your favorite too. Look at that. It's a gift.
What does that mean? Strips without clothing.
You strip your skin. I told you.
I guess, yeah.
I guess.
It's an anatomy class, okay?
But yeah, thank you, Chris. All right, so let's get this started. Let me know if you guys can hear this. We tested it out before, so it should work. It should work.
All right, I'm excited. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yay.
I mean, it's beautiful so far.
And you gonna show any images?
No. See, Batman hides in the shadows.
Yeah. Librarian, could you turn your mic down just a hair?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
This is riveting. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say. I'm kind of just speechless.
Why did StreamYard just display my Wi-Fi signal?
This is the
it does that. You're fine.
Which I rented for the summer. As an author, I write tales of mystery and murder.
Yeah, it's not necessarily what you do as an author.
More fantastic than any story I've ever had published. I brought a staff of servants from my city apartment, and my maid Lizzie Allen, who had been with me nearly 20 years.
Darren?
Lizzie!
God, she has, like, rich woman voice.
Is the car ready? Lock the door. Look, Miss Cornelia, Them servants you brought from the apartment are talking about walking out on us.
They like Dick Sargent
Really?
more than Dick York.
Hmm.
No, we don't like it here, but I didn't think it was that bad.
But they've been hearing
Are
things
you
about
paying
the killer that
them?
the police caught.
Are they eating?
Murders that he committed here this past winter.
Like,
Now people are saying that he's back again.
Well, how can they be sure of that? Has he committed another crime?
No, not yet. But that ain't saying that he won't.
wow.
Something
Well-
else. You've heard about the
You
past
don't
man.
care that a
And
murder
that's
happened
the
in this
kind of
house and they
crime-
haven't caught the
Yes.
guy yet?
Look
I-
what it says in this magazine.
It's a horrible
Who's that?
start.
From the state health department. That's his rabbit.
Well,
And that ain't all.
They
Get
don't
to
like the
bank.
idea of losing their lives. I mean, what pussies. What absolute wimps.
I'm afraid we'll have to hurry. It's near closing time.
I'll get you there, Miss Van Gorder.
That's your job. Is
Well,
to
why
get her
doesn't she
there.
move there?
Yeah, I mean, like, what else is your job? Like, your whole job is to get her there. You are a chauffeur, sir.
Thanks again.
That's like a chef
Van Gorder.
saying, "I'll cook." It's like, yeah, that's
How
the
are you?
point.
I'm very well, thank you. You remember Lizzie Allen?
Of course.
No.
Hello, Miss
How do
Allen.
you do?
So you're
Why?
spending the
No, no, no. You're supposed to take your glasses off when it's dramatically convenient.
No, this is very dramatic.
I was
Meeting her is
surprised.
very
Why?
dramatic.
Is
Okay?
there something the matter with it?
No, I was surprised because Mr. Fleming said he would never rent it.
Oh? Well, I rented it from his nephew, Mark Fleming, who has the real estate office here. He said his uncle would be gone the entire summer.
That's
I don't
right.
care, ma'am. I'm
Mr.
just here
Fleming's in
managing the
Northwoods
account.
now, with his
Yeah.
physician, Dr. Wells. Oh, pardon me.
Also, who dressed this
I want you to
man
meet my
in
wife. We were
vertical
married at Christmas
pinstripes
time.
with a fucking horizontal
was.
pin,
Well, here she is.
horizontal stripe
My
tie?
wife, Miss Van Gorder, Miss Allen.
Why do you think they would care when you got married?
It's rich people. I don't know. They're a different species. Okay.
murder mystery
I don't
you've ever
understand.
written. I just adored that weird one, The Private Morgue of Dr. X. Even though it gave me the shivers. Only the shivers? Scared hell out of
Something
me.
my husband has never done.
Well, I really mean that Miss Horney killed them off in that one.
When you refer... Corny.
Pardon me, Mr. Bailey. Mr. Hines is here to see you. Oh, yes.
Mr.
Excuse me.
He
Hines.
needs to talk about his ketchup recipe.
Ketchup. Thank you.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
we
Thank you.
won't.
It's right there. Yes.
Oh, so you're a bride. Well, not quite.
Not since Christmas.
No, I'm sure I've seen you. Well, I used to be my husband's secretary. here
We
at the
all
bank.
look the same
Of
back
course,
back
I
then.
remember.
May I welcome our most distinguished visitor back to Zenith?
Oh, that's very charming.
Distinguished
but,
meaning richest.
Uh-huh.
Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh, are they in a bank?
Of course. Chief of Detectives of the Zenith Police Department. This is Miss Allen.
Miss Allen.
How do you do? Lieutenant Anderson.
Who the
is one of
fuck
our
is Miss
favorite
Allen, by the way?
citizens.
Does anyone
He's on
know
the
yet?
bank's board of directors.
Aren't you married to the banker guy? Why are you hanging on this dude?
Well, I saved money, if that's what you mean.
Near closing time. And I've got some business in the safe deposit vault. Please come and see me, Mrs. Bailey. Oh, I'd love to. And you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Nice to
Uh-oh. Mrs. Bailey and her husband is a banker. This is not going to end well.
That house is a proper setting for a writer of mysteries.
Oh, it certainly is. Dick, what's the matter?
Come in here, both of you.
My uncle lost the money. We may default to Potter.
Wendell Hines came in to pick up $350,000 worth of bonds that we were holding as collateral for a loan. They were kept in our special vault. Mr. Fleming and I are the only officers of the bank who have access to that vault. So, the Hines bonds are gone. That's not all. Other negotiable securities are missing. From what I can gather, short of a careful check, the bank has been looted of over $1 million worth of securities.
Okay.
How often do you guys do inventory?
This is black and white, so that's a lot of money.
Unfortunately, he and
I mean, that's a lot of money now, but it's even more so back
They
then.
can't be reached by phone.
So you're,
Why was there even that much in the bank?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you send it to the Fed?
Yeah. There he is.
If
What is it?
if I have to guess who the thief is, it's gonna be one of the women. If I know anything about kleptos.
I thought I heard heard someone on the path coming from the lake. Had an idea it might be the
Vincent
guide of
is not wearing a suit. There is something wrong here.
20-mile canoe trip from here to civilization.
5 will get you 10. Sam has a message
on.
for me.
I thought you told him at the bank not to bother you.
I did, but they'll bother me. Doctor,
Yes, John.
what would you do for $500,000?
Anything short of murder.
Why not murder?
Oh,
Because
good
I do
point.
that for $1 million. That's I don't do that for $500,000. That's
Yes.
$1 million. Okay.
I pinched $1 million from the bank.
Why would you confess
I'm
this?
not kidding.
Never mind. I'm
I
very
embezzled.
disappointed it wasn't a woman.
Not that I think you wouldn't do it if you thought you could get away with it.
Well, apparently
I got away.
I'm confessing.
I'm not talking about currency. Because it could be
It would be
converted
$10 million
into
now.
cash.
Thank you, Chris.
I have the cash. In 10s, 20s, and 100s.
So you took
I'm
currency.
Your doctor, not your lawyer. Why tell me this?
You'll find out why.
Currency is also known for being like
Who's
money.
going to take the blame for the robbery?
Bailey, the cashier. They'll never suspect me.
I like Bailey.
Yeah,
Why?
especially since I'm confessing,
I love
definitely.
the guy.
Yeah.
I gave him his first
Why wouldn't
chance.
they blame the person who just went on vacation?
Was the best man.
Where's the $1 million?
In my family's tomb in Zenith. In the
Why
crypt.
the
in my father's
fuck did you
casket.
do?
Why would you say all of this?
No?
No. You forget that I had you in charge when you were a very sick man. When you raved in delirium. And I heard you talk about a hidden room. Now, where else could you put a hidden room except in that mansion you built? That white elephant you call the Oaks.
Look, everyone knows I have a bad heart. Now, who would doubt it if you wired the bank directors that my heart had failed? That I had fallen from a great height here in the woods.
Why wouldn't they
Badly
suspect
smashed
you,
up.
though? I'm so confused by this.
Ship the body back for burial and instruct them not to open the casket due to the condition of its contents.
Well, you realize, of course, that we'd have to have a body to put in that casket, which means that we'd have to deal with an undertaker at this end.
Of course.
Well, where do we get a body?
Couldn't we provide one of our own? How about Sam?
I'm sorry.
What?
Our guy?
Sam weighs about as much as I do. He's practically a hermit. He missed for a
This
long
is
time.
an incredibly casual conversation about
Local
murder.
undertaker.
Yeah.
Not if we made him look as if he'd been a serious accident.
This is what happens when clean-collar white guys try to imagine what crime is
I'd
like.
quit him.
Yeah.
In that case, I'd be a logical suspect. I could disappear.
Oh,
of course.
yep, there you go.
Safer if they think I'm dead.
Explains it.
Oh.
What if I don't
There's
go
no
with this?
miniature. Shut up.
In that case, it would be too bad.
I can't believe you didn't see
mean
that
you'd
gun.
kill me?
that was right,
What else
right
could
there
I
in front of
do?
your face this whole time.
Now that I've told you about the $1 million, I'd say you
He,
were shot
he
by
hasn't
lightning.
drawn it.
I'll look, Doctor.
No,
If you
he's
can
keeping
find
it
another
warm for
body
the
instead
winter.
of Sam's, it's all right with me.
Get it out of there. What's wrong?
For you,
I'll do my best.
I smell smoke.
I mean, usually if people put their
Why? What's
their
that
gun
noise?
in their pants, it's in the back. I mean, I don't.
Look, Doctor, the woods are on fire.
I can't believe we
Coming
didn't
this
notice
way.
the woods were fucking
We're coming
on
out of
fire
here.
before,
Out
but
the
you
back
know.
way.
We will. As soon as I provide that body we were talking
Well,
about.
you know.
But wait, won't the coroner be able to determine he was shot, not burned to death?
Hunting accident.
Yeah, he shot himself with a rifle at close range. It was and then burned to death.
He was
Yeah.
cleaning it.
He tripped over his.
Yeah, how do you like it when someone comes barging into your house?
There's a storm coming up, and it's gonna be a snorter. The wind nearly blew
Okay,
the
so
door.
the
snorter?
storm is
Well,
coming
that's
up, and
noise.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
my
a
game,
storm.
I haven't
Yeah,
tried.
thank
I think
you.
I've lost some of the car. Oh, I'll get them for you.
You did it.
Oh, I see you found the paper. Drat that paper boy, scooting by on his bicycle, just chucked it into
Fuck
a couple
the poor.
bushes and let it go. For land's sake.
Land of
Mr.
Goshen.
Vic Bailey's been arrested. Oh?
I'm so rich, I'm playing solitaire.
Mr. Bailey.
Yeah, isn't she here to write?
Zenith Bank was arraigned before United States Commissioner Alvin Fielding, charged with the embezzlement of over $1 million.
He's the one who reported it, so therefore he's the one who did it.
Even though the other person who had the key to the vault
I
went
see how that Lord
on
is home
vacation
again.
just as everything was found missing. He would be the logical
Dr. Malcolm
suspect.
Wells is back in town with the body of John Fleming, president of the Zenith Bank, who was killed in a forest fire. Mr. Fleming will be laid to rest in his family's tomb on Friday.
And I... Julie, well, this is his house. And ever since he died, some funny things have happened here.
For instance,
The housekeeper, the cook, and the butler said that they heard strange noises at night. And the upstairs maid swore that she met a man without a face coming up the back stairs.
oh, so that's why they
So I got a
quit and
question.
left me to run
How'd you
this
know
place
it was a
without
man?
staff.
Just, I'm curious.
They didn't
Like,
tell you, Miss Corney. But the
Did you
truth is, they
assume
was
the
scared to
intruder's
say.
gender?
You were still here
yeah,
then.
did you ask for their
Haven't you
pronouns?
seen
I need to know.
No.
She's reading tarot
No,
cards.
and even if
No.
I had,
No,
I ain't afraid
no,
of
that's
ghosts.
solitaire.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
afraid of me.
No.
Maybe it's solitaire with tarot cards.
A
It's-
spiritualist
no,
told
it is
me
so-
once that ghosts
yeah.
was allergic to me.
The ghost is allergic to
That
you?
feller they keep talking about in the paper, I guess he'd be different.
No, I don't think you would have the same effect on him.
She literally told you there was going to be a storm like 5 seconds ago. I
Trying
don't.
to drive people away from this part of the country?
Why? What does it say about the
The
band?
media fear mongering? Never.
I would.
He
That's
seems
never.
to be killing women. My goodness, 2 of them in one night. All his victims died the same way, like their throats had been ripped open with steel claws.
That's a very specific, like, MO.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
have to try it
It's like-
sometime.
In a book.
Reading rainbow.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never ever
It ain't
understood
nothing,
this
just
thing in
something bumping
movies
against
where
the
like
house.
the things just start like they just open. Like
Mm-hmm.
That's just
you're
the window.
okay, especially when it's
Pay
rich
no
people,
attention.
because it's like, how shit are your windows
Yeah.
and your doors?
Yeah.
Live for a moment after she was found. Described the bat as a man without a face. Honest, Miss. It's just that heavy tapestry at the top of the stairs. I know. I've heard it before on a windy night. That sounds
Then
as if
you-
there was someone on the stairs. I know there isn't. At least there shouldn't be. Them's
This
just the
is
noises
a
you
good
hear in
movie
any
for
old
like
house on
promoting
windy
the
nights.
Second Amendment.
Well,
It's
why would there be a
sexy.
draft
Never
right
leaves no
there?
fingerprints.
It's a really shit rich person house.
Having no face, he probably has no
Yeah.
feelings either.
Obviously.
It's basically like a run down below. Yeah, no, that's just the win. Don't worry about it. Go back to your solitaire with tarot cards.
Cat dropping its dentures.
I'm sorry, did you just say the cat
Don't
dropping
think
its
so.
dentures?
But I think it's something should be looked into.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I'm higher class than you. You go first.
Dun, dun, dun.
Him down here.
No, that was the
Wind,
draft.
I hope.
The wind. Yeah, the wind definitely did that.
Yeah.
No, Lizzie.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up because I'm that kind of asshole. The
The power
average
lines don't go down. Put the lights
weight of a
We'll
suit
check
of
the windows
armor
in the living room and draw the curtains.
between
and then we'll go
45 and
upstairs.
55 pounds. That's a strong ass wind. You have more bots.
Oh, we have more bots.
You
Yep.
did it, Josh.
I have made it.
Won't be a minute.
Oh, I didn't. It was the butler with the suit of armor. Chris, this is not.
Oh,
There's no way you turned around and
turned the
saw that
latch
door
off.
close.
I forgot to turn it on again.
Thank you, Chris.
He's out there. He was coming in.
50s, 50-year-old lady lesbians as opposed to, like, not lady lesbians.
Are you carrying me? We'll call the police. No, I won't leave you, Miss Corny. Are you okay?
You know what? You say that, and I'm kidding with you, Mark, but that was definitely a good thing to say.
Okay.
The L word returns. That's hilarious.
Operator, give me the police department, please.
Get me Uncle Arthur.
Police department.
This is Cornelia Van Gorder. I'm living at the Oaks.
We know about that, Miss Van Gorder.
We're very
Just a moment
well
ago,
aware.
A man tried to force his way into this house.
You're not alone there, are you? What about your servants?
Well, I have none except my chauffeur, and he's away. He won't be back until the morning. Now, there's only 2 of us here tonight, and we're going to lock ourselves in my room.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So she's not like a maid?
Will you have them call me?
I'll send officers.
Yeah, that's why I've been asking. Who the fuck
Well,
is
thank
this
you very
lady?
much.
I thought she was like a ye olde lady's maid.
Yeah, I thought she was like her assistant or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
but I don't know anymore. I will never be silent, Mark. No matter if it murders my voice or not.
Well, nothing can get at us in this room now. I think. This door seems
Yeah,
so
this house has
solid.
proved to be very stable
Like the
so
door
far.
to a tomb.
Yeah, the house that has had multiple murders.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
It's supposed to be glass cutting, but that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's literally not.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, just have like the claws be able to do it.
Yeah,
That'd be-
what's the
that'd be
point of the
cooler.
claws?
As well.
Yet nothing will get in.
Huh?
Nothing is
No
coming up.
bolt.
Oh my god.
That's not so good.
No one is so desperate to fucking come up there. Also, what bedroom door? Oh,
What?
this isn't a bedroom. Wait, what room is this?
What?
I thought this was their bedroom. This looks like the office in like a precinct. What the hell is this?
Knocked off, and we'll hear it fall.
That's not a booby trap. That's an alarm.
Yeah.
Not fucking plexiglass.
Hey, Clobby.
What's up, Clobby? Man without a face. I mean, he just has a darker complexion. You don't need to freak out, okay? Like, just imagine this whole time they're just like actually just racist. They're just, like,
Fiddlesticks. I forgot my night things, my robe, my gown, and my
my night
slippers.
things.
I'll go get them now. Now wait
What?
a minute, Lizzie.
There's a
I'll go.
there's a murderer on the loose.
What is this fucking bedroom? It has
What?
a whole ass like living room furniture inside of it too. What is this? I'm glad the murderer decided to pose for Vogue on the staircase. Right as lightning flash. Well done.
He's very theatrical.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
The calls are coming from inside the house.
There's a police car just outside your house, and the officers
Well,
in
you're
it have
doing
reported
nothing.
that
They're already here.
Anywhere
Right,
on
they're
the
already inside.
Man's inside now. He's in the hall just outside my bedroom. Have your men break through the kitchen door and search this place from top to bottom.
Have your man cost me lots of money.
I will.
So,
I have a gun, and I know how to use it.
Oh boy.
bye.
Exit
Meanwhile,
stage
in the
left.
Twilight Zone.
He literally did though. That's hilarious.
Relax, Lizzie. The police did a good job. They couldn't find anybody.
Beg
in
is
here.
big enough for you both to
We
fuck.
both
God
saw it,
damn,
Miss
come on.
Maria.
now.
all right, so he got away. There are men on guard
So he got
outside.
away. Yeah, so he can come back.
Get some rest.
It's fine. Stop being such a wimp. Go to
Get
bed.
out of here.
J Mark.
Yes. No, I think he was talking. Wait. I think he was talking about the other person. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
There's actually some asshole doing that? How did they get. I guess ladders exist. I don't know why I'm asking how they got. Stop it. I can see the strings. Stop. You moving the fucking camera quickly does not make that look less, you know.
Oh,
She shot a cop. Oh no.
Cornelia.
I'm not leaving. No, he was talking about the guy.
Okay.
You had a nightmare. Maybe I did. But there was a
Also,
bat
I don't
in
believe
it,
that's
and
how
it bit
long
me.
her hair is.
It flew in that closet.
Given the hairstyle she was wearing,
Lizzie, you're right.
did she look like she had that much hair? This is why you need a man in the house, okay? We're doing it. We're proving it, guys.
Operator, will you get me
Yay,
Actually,
feminism.
I guess there technically is a man in the house. Now that I think
This
about it.
is an emergency. Will you connect me with his office, please? Dear, I'm going to get the rabies. Hello?
The
Hello?
rabies.
Dr. Wells'
Yeah,
office?
that's the thing you need to be concerned about.
Dr. Wells is out at the moment, but if you'll give me your name and number, I'll try to locate him.
Well, this is Miss Van Gorder of the Oaks. My maid has just been bitten by
Of
a
the
baby
Oaks.
rabbit, and
I
I
don't
want to
care.
be rich enough that I can just call my house something and not even have to give out a street address. They just know where it is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, he's out on a case. Oh, I hope it's not a
How
delivery.
dare they do their
Maybe,
job?
I mean, they can be terribly complicated.
It never bothered me none.
Oh, Lizzie, you never had a baby.
Of course I didn't. That's why they never bothered me.
Oh, does it hurt, huh?
What is your purpose here?
She was bitten by a bat. She needs to go to the hospital.
No, it's fine.
You don't know if that thing has rabies or anything.
My man.
Well,
wear your
that's what they
pants
tried to call the
lower.
doctor.
And he tucked his
But they just
tie-
kind of gave up.
He tucked his tie into his pants, guys. Somebody help him. Somebody help my man out. He's wearing his fucking pants up to his nipples, and he tucked his tie in. He needs a help. Yeah, that looks like a science lab.
Okay, now to give scissors to someone's hands.
All right. Now to study this COVID-19 virus.
He's like, no, I don't want to be patient zero. No. Why is the phone off? What?
Dr. Wells? Are you there, Dr.
No.
Wells?
No, Margaret, I'm not.
There, Dr. Wells. This is the operator. Your
That's
call
not how
service is
phones
on the
work.
wire.
Just the operator.
That is literally not how phones work, okay? It's not a tin can,
Dr.
okay? You
Wells.
can't just talk into it and somebody's just there.
Oh, hello. I was just doing an experiment. I left the receiver off.
That's what I thought, but I kept trying. Miss Van Gorder at the Oaks called and said that her maid had been bitten by a bat, and she's afraid it might be rabbit.
What? Oh, all right. Tell her I'll be right over there.
Just put an underscore between it, and it should be fine.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what you do for Twitter and names and Xbox tags. It should be fun. Maybe put some X's on the side. That used to be a thing to do. Of course, that might turn it into a different thing.
Yeah.
So,
Batman 2988.
no, I was thinking more DeviantArt.
Yeah, I know.
I think my DeviantArt tag back then, way back when I had one, was actually had X's on it. It's hilarious. I think about it. It was the thing to do.
Wait, did he just pick a lock to a door without a lock?
It looks it, yeah.
Okay. Haven't you ever needed a key card for a door that requires like a physical key? All right, don't worry about it. You know, this is not high enough quality for me to be able to comprehend what I just saw, so I don't really know what that could have been mold for all I know. Hey, okay, remember. Oh god, no, you can't do that to me.
I just look at it as this like artwork just hanging there, just a stuffed bat, just hanging there.
A fucking Hobby Lobby
Oh my
Halloween
God.
decoration. It's just on the window.
Come in.
Good evening.
Oh, I'm so
glad they found you, Doctor.
Well, I reached my office shortly after you called. How is your maid? Is she in any
Okay, so
trouble?
she is a maid.
She doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Did the back
So
get away?
I'm glad that she
I believe
never,
it's
that
still
this
in my
chick never had
bedroom.
children
Well, I
because she was
examine it.
complaining about
There
children.
you
Then I
go,
guess.
Miss Allen, now you feel better?
I guess they could hire a nanny.
I
I
got
don't
the
know. Rich
rabies.
people do
Well, I can
things.
tell
Okay.
you better after I've examined the bat's brain under a microscope.
That thing's got a brain?
Oh, you'd be
I'm
surprised.
sorry. How
Do-
dumb are you?
Do you have a brain?
That closet.
You know, it's a pity you leased this house, Miss Van
What?
Gorder.
What the fuck question was
Well, my dear
that?
lady, I don't want to alarm you, but
Oh,
No,
after
if it
tonight,
was a
nothing can alarm
fucking
me.
plant, I could understand
I
you asking
understand
that
it must have been
question.
terrifying. So many unexplainable things have happened here. There's something about the place.
Why is he wearing gardener's
Your
gloves
servants
to
must
look at
have
something
sensed
under a
it when they
microscope?
walked out on you.
I think he's gonna try to catch the bat.
Oh,
Well, let's see. Aha!
with his bare hands?
There he is. All right, now take it easy.
Stop
Nobody's
it.
going
That
to
is
hurt
not
you.
how that
Quiet
works.
now.
Stop. You can't.
He looks quite normal.
Thank
Yeah.
Seem to
you.
be
Thank
sick
you,
at
Chris.
all.
What the
Ain't
dumb are
that
you?
Well, you
nice?
can't
I'm
tell.
worried about him.
Well, you should be.
Is
From
she
his
just the village
appearance,
idiot you took
I'd
under
say
your
that he
wing?
doesn't have
I'm
any
serious.
infection.
Yeah.
In which case,
You-
you've had a narrow escape.
Well, you can't tell just by looking.
You take one of those
No,
tablets.
no, no, no,
I'll
no, no,
give
no,
you, and
no.
I'll guarantee
He has
you
X-ray
a good
vision.
night. And I'll drop in on you tomorrow.
No,
Thanks for everything.
No, there's
You- you
there's still a murderer.
rabies
out
only
there.
has
Find my
visible
way out.
symptoms
Oh, I
in
know
like
you
its
can.
final form.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
Don't
seen
forget that once I'm
Quarantine,
gone,
the
you'll have to
movie.
climb those
Okay,
stairs
I know how
alone.
this works.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm armed now.
can you shoot one of those things without shutting your eyes?
Oh, doctor.
I
there are
approve,
kinds
Mark,
in every
yes.
book I've ever written. I don't
I'd
write
love
about
that.
things I'm unfamiliar with.
I support this.
Lock the door, Lizzie.
Good night.
You know,
Good
it's not
night,
so much that
doctor.
she can shoot it without closing her eyes. It's more like, can you
Accident?
shoot it and
No,
hit your
no, the
target?
wind
I
blew
think
it
is the
down.
appropriate
Oh.
thing.
Did you know that young Mark Fleming leased you this house without notifying his uncle?
No, I didn't.
Well, it doesn't matter now. John
Who the
Fleming
fuck
is
ca-
dead.
why
and
do I
Mark's
care
his
about his
heir.
uncle?
If
What
John
is-
were alive, he would warn you to leave here, Miss Van Gorder.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's been a
everyone else
tragic
seems to be
place
doing
for
that.
anyone who ever lived in it. Well,
You know, because there were murders here.
who's out there?
Nobody you need to worry about, Doctor.
Oh, it's Andy.
That's right.
Oh,
It's me
hi,
with
Andy.
the tucked in tie.
Somebody sick here?
My maid was bitten by a bat.
No, we were having an orgy.
A rabbit bed?
Don't worry.
Well, I'll know for sure
fine.
when I
You
get to
weren't
my
invited.
lab. I caught the bat.
It happened
Good
indoors.
for you,
In
buddy.
my bedroom.
Gold
How'd it
star.
get in?
Well, there are many ways a bat could get in a house.
You ought to know.
Yeah, it can fly.
What?
That's one
I
of those
spotted this
ways.
hole in the window the minute I got here.
Oh, I'm glad,
That's where
detectives,
the
that
two-legged
you
cat
found the
got your door
hole.
The cops didn't notice.
Yeah.
So much
No.
for
Van
thorough
Gorder told me that
search.
he phoned headquarters at Zenith.
I phoned twice. The second time was after the prowler got in the house.
The
Weren't you
prowl.
at headquarters,
What
Andy?
the fuck?
No, but they contacted me.
An officer came and searched the house from top to bottom, but they couldn't find the bats.
And they
You
didn't
better have
notice
this window
the.
fixed tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
They didn't notice the window.
I'd better be going. I'm due in surgery at 8
They're
o'clock in the morning.
really
Good night.
shitty cops. Okay.
There'll be a man patrolling the grounds all night, Miss Van
You're
Gorder.
doing surgery.
nobody
So, are you a
inside.
vet or are you a
Why should there be?
personal doctor?
Well,
What?
how do you
He's a
know but what
vague
the bat
scientist,
is
okay?
hiding
He can
somewhere
do
in the
everything
house?
that the movie wants him to
That's
do.
that's fair.
I'm quite sure he isn't in the
He's
house.
vague
Doctor.
scientist,
It's-
man.
Not now.
And that's how scientists always work in movies.
Good night.
Vague scientist, yeah. You just gotta do whatever they need to do when the plot tells them to do it. Her hair is absurd. I don't understand it. That's a clip.
What do you mean you don't understand it?
I don't
It's
because
hair.
the way her hair was at the beginning of the movie did not suggest that she had that much of it.
It was
Ma.
coiled up. It was braided and then in a coil on the top of her head.
Real estate business must be picking up.
Weird.
New office and furniture. New deal. How do you like it?
Just there's so much of it for how small she is.
Are you
It's kind of like
squandering your
giving me
inheritance?
just
Oh,
like-
I haven't got it yet. The paper says John Fleming left his
Oh,
Don't
right
hair
now.
shame Eris.
The thing about that
I
entire
fucking
fortune is that
okay.
we can't find it.
Down. This isn't very important. Okay,
John had
we
his
must
bank
figure out.
accounts
I don't care about this. I don't care about the murder
His
because
safe
no one
deposit
else
box
seems
is empty.
to. Okay, but I
If we
give a
don't
shit
find
about
that
that
missing
woman's
million,
hair.
mine will be empty too.
Mark's comment is canon.
All my savings were invested in Zenith Bank stock.
I
Examiners
agree.
won't certify the
Yeah,
bank is
I
stolen.
agree with that.
Those stolen
You're
securities are found,
Probably
so
like
the
1000%
stockholders
right.
have voted an assessment to wipe some of us out. It's a since those securities have been converted into cash. If I can't find that cash, I'm sunk.
Well, where are you going to look for it, Andy?
You're in
Would you have
Zenith.
been sunk with
Your
the
uncle wouldn't take
securities?
$1 million on a hunting trip, would he?
Why does it matter?
You suspect Uncle John? Why, Andy, he founded the Zenith Bank. That'd be like
That
robbing the
means
family
nothing.
No.
You think he wouldn't?
Well, besides, Vic
The
Bailey's
fact that you
fingerprints are
said
all over the
well
walls.
dot
Well, I
dot
didn't
does
find any of
not
Uncle
like.
John's fingerprints.
Because he wiped them off.
Can the defense prove that?
They'll try to. Judy Hollander, Bailey's
what the-
secretary, is a defense witness.
I don't understand any of
And they
this.
believe her testimony will have a powerful effect on the jury.
It has a powerful effect on me.
She has a powerful effect
Oh,
on
yeah.
me.
Oh my god.
Judy's a doctor.
It's just been published.
Oh my, that was a joke!
First
That was a
edition
10
and you
for 10,
signed
okay.
it.
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much.
May I serve tea now, Miss Van Gorder?
Yes, please do,
No.
Mona.
Fuck off.
I see you've engaged new servants.
You're not
Yes,
British
of
enough
course.
to
How
serve
did you
tea.
persuade them to
Get
live in
lost.
this house?
Jane Patterson, my new housekeeper, knows this house better than you do, Doctor.
Oh,
I'm
She
sorry.
works for John
Is there
Fleming. And
a
Warner
romance budding
was my
that I'm just like
chauffeur.
missing because there's like
Chauffeur
none of it
turned
being
butler.
shown?
Incredible. He can play any part at a moment's notice. Did you get a plumber?
I have to say though,
No, we
I
can't
want to have
get a
one of those
plumber for 3
carts when I
days,
actually
madam.
like get a house.
What about that?
And those like rolling
pipe
beverage
basement
carts.
fully flooded in 3
Mhm.
days.
The pipe is no longer leaking.
You mean it's dried up of its
I
own
have
accord?
seen this
No,
movie
not quite.
before,
I
but
packed
it's
the
been
elbow where the water was
years.
coming out.
I don't
He
remember what
Back
happens.
the elbow.
He subconsciously approved.
Where did you
Impressed
learn
it.
how to do that?
Well, into each life, a little rain must fall, and a careful man learns to keep himself dry. Now, is there anything else that you
What's
require,
with
Miss
that
Van Gorder?
accent?
No, not
Duct
at the
tape.
moment.
Where are you
Warner.
from with
Thank
that
you, madam.
accent?
I don't know.
Now there's a character.
how long did you say that
Are
he
you
worked
sure?
for
I
your
haven't really
chauffeur?
seen one yet. Like,
Well, I hope he doesn't have a police record. My dear Dale, it
We
may
probably
interest you
could
to know that
easily
the last
find
night of
out,
his
but
life,
we're
John
not.
Fleming told me that he loved your husband like a son. If Fleming were alive today, he
Yes.
would be fighting to prove Vic's
Definitely.
innocence.
Could Mr. Fleming prove his own innocence?
That's
Van
not
Gorder,
what he
can there
does.
be any doubt about it?
You're not supposed
No,
to.
he-
You're not.
There will be.
You're not supposed to
Yeah.
prove your
Holland
innocence. You have to
testifies
prove
at the
guilt.
trial.
Yeah,
That's how it should work.
Oh,
Unless
know
you're a
something that we
celebrity, then
haven't
you can
heard
just
yet,
you
Judy?
can literally get away with anything.
Something
Yeah.
I saw with my own eyes.
Yeah, eyewitness
Not permitted
testimony
to
is
say what it
very,
was.
very,
my dear girl, I wouldn't think of asking her. But let's assume for a moment that Fleming did steal the million. Now, what would he do about it? Where is it?
Hidden someplace where he could lay his hands on it without getting caught in the act.
Oh, thank you, Sherlock. You really
If I
fucking
was
cracked the
writing
case open.
this-
He hit it.
Brilliant deduction there, Agnes.
I'd hide it right here in this
Yes,
filthy old
Jessica
house.
Fletcher would be
Under a loose floorboard
would
or up
tip
a
her hat
chimney?
to you. Or she doesn't wear hats. She wears
Mr.
scarves.
Fleming
She'd tip her scarf to
Had
you.
the nerve to steal $1 million. He'd make his plans well
Have
in
the
advance.
nerve? What?
I'd say he'd prepare a place
The
to hide
nerve
it.
to steal $1 million. I've never heard that sentence
Possibly
before.
when this house was being built. Now, I
What?
rented this place from Mark Fleming, his nephew. I wonder.
You rented, so
I
you're
wonder if he
fake
had the
rich, I
floor
see.
plans. I'll ask him. Yes.
I didn't know you could
Will
rent
you bring
mansions.
Mrs. Bailey
Can you
the
rent
phone?
mansions?
You ask him now. His number
It's a
is
timeshare.
Summit,
You know everything makes sense now. This is just a
Thank you,
pyramid
lady.
scheme.
Summit 7537.
8675309. Got it.
Not bad, eh, Andy? That means new business.
Don't copyright just
see?
because I'm
Somebody wants to
singing
buy a
songs.
Mark
If
Fleming
you could call
speaking.
that singing.
Oh,
I
hello,
think that
Dale.
we might be safe.
Well, hang on a minute, honey, while I see if I have him. It's Dale Bailey, all excited. Miss Van Gorder
I
wants to
love it
know
when
if I
people
have the floor
cover
plans of the Oaks.
the phone,
Now,
like
what
the
would she
mouth of
want
the
with the floor
phone, and
plan?
act like
Mhm.
nobody can hear through their
She
hand.
suggested to me that your uncle might have hidden the bank loot there. Are the plans here?
Somewhere in the house itself. Wait a minute, there is a place where Uncle Johnny might have kept those blueprints.
What place?
Well, I heard him talk about it a good many
What-
years ago.
why wouldn't the
I
blueprints
can't
be in
sure of the exact
Town Hall?
location.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think the old boy had the guts to steal $1 million. But
Please
if I find
stop
those plans,
saying that
let you
it's
know.
like they're not
Hello,
bold
Dale.
enough to steal $1
Look,
million.
honey,
It's like,
I haven't seen those plans since I was a kid, but I'll come over tonight. Maybe we can
Wait,
find
when
them.
you were a kid?
Thank you, Mark. We'll expect you.
what is this movie about?
Wait a minute. So,
He's coming over
okay,
tonight.
so
Well, that's good.
she's deducted that
Dale and Julie are
in
my
order
house
to
guests for the weekend. Would you
he,
like to
he
have
built
dinner
a
with us
secret
tonight?
room in this
Sure,
mansion
I couldn't. I still have a few calls to make.
to hide
You
the
know, if Julie's
money.
testimony is going to clear
But
Vic Bailey
this
and
guy
implicate John
remembers seeing the
Fleming,
blueprints
others may
as
get
a
the idea that
child.
there's buried treasure
How
in
long
this
has he
house.
been planning this
Don't even
heist?
mention your testimony until you're actually on the stand.
Oh, I won't.
A very
That's a smart
dramatic,
girl,
like
too.
30 years.
And a very lovely girl. Well, good afternoon, ladies.
Yeah.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
Also, if I ever got rich enough to like live in a mansion, first of all, I would build my own because I would want to have secret passageways. Because what else is the point of living in a mansion?
Exactly.
If I don't have
I
secret
agree.
paths? Like, there's no point. Like, I'm not creating a normal house. I'm having at least 3.
At a certain point, you deserve the
Yeah.
the eccentricity.
Yeah.
A drawbridge with a moat is a must.
Yeah. Definitely.
Just don't go too crazy with it. You don't want to create the Winchester House effect.
Oh my god, I saw that movie. That was so disappointing because I've always been fascinated with that house. It's so interesting.
Mhm.
I've never seen the movie.
The
It looked
movie's
pretty
so
bad.
disappointing. It becomes like an anti-gun movie during it. I was like,
Oh.
oh, okay. That's not why I'm here, but fine, I guess. Like,
Weren't you your husband's secretary, Dale?
Yes, I was.
Do you take shorthand?
Oh, okay.
My
I know what they're
God,
saying
you have
now.
Your mind occupied. I want you to
oh,
work with me
when
while I
white
write
women
the
move their
story of
glasses
this
around like that and they
fantastic
start
criminal.
asking other things, you know what that means.
That.
Okay. The bat. Oh yeah, there's a murderer. Sorry, I got really lost there. See, that's one of the places you gotta have a grant. Also, I love that he just found this. Apparently,
Yes.
no one else has found this. No one's tripped into
Wait,
this
that's
grandfather.
the nephew, right? You're assuming he just found it. He may have already known about it.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
What is he doing? Okay. That is a shit closet to put it. Why would you go through the trouble of creating something like that and then having
Mhm.
like
You at least have like track lighting in there.
Judo chop.
You know, I just figured it out. You know what what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna become rich enough one day. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Okay, we haven't gotten that far, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have like a grandfather clock that moves. Okay,
It's an original, isn't
and
it?
then I'm gonna have the bookcase that moves, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, and I need to come up with a third one. But they're all just gonna be like places, like, you know, just like normal ass places. So look, a theater, or I don't know.
You have to like push open the bookcase in order to go to the bathroom.
It's a secret bathroom. It's the one with the good toilet paper. Okay?
Yes.
It's the secret bathroom.
It's the one off the master bedroom, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody must have moved it.
So there'll just be 2 bathrooms. Because you gotta make. You can't not have a bathroom. Like a master bathroom. Okay.
Oh my gracious!
No, it's a jacuzzi. Okay, we figured it out.
Ah, okay.
Certainly to a
Secret jacuzzi.
Who knows, girls? Be about to stumble on that missing million.
You know, Nancy and the gang, they're not.
Some gimmick to it. There always is.
So the gimmick to open it is just opening the door.
I'm sorry. What am I looking at?
Dead bodies kind of don't stand up.
Batman, you're -5.
Instant. It's Bruce's teenage angst years.
Okay.
Actually, I find it weird that he's called the Bat because there's like no reason other than he leaves a bat. Like that does. He has Catwoman nails. I don't understand.
Oh my gosh, I just did the math. Okay, the Nancy Drew stories were originally written in the late 30s. And
Yeah,
if this is the mid 50s, they really are like a grown up Nancy in the gang who just never matured.
We found it on the others he killed.
Yeah, I actually have 1 through 18 in hardback, like on my bookshelf right over here.
Pure imagination.
So, if I remember correctly,
Apparently they're based on fact.
oh, what are her friends' names? George
Bess
was
and George.
the tomboy.
His
Yeah,
kills.
that's the one I related to the most. I
Yes, that's who I mean.
don't look too much into that.
That's
Short dark
it.
hair, tomboy. I don't relate.
Who found Mark?
We all did. And it's Dale and Judy and I. Lizzie was in the dining room. This
Okay,
is my
so
new
now I see her
housekeeper.
hair. I
Jane
see her
Patterson,
hair.
you know, she worked
Her
for
hair
John
might be
Fleming.
real. Might.
I know her.
Might. Okay.
Where
I'm
were you,
still
Mrs.
suspicious
Patterson?
of it.
In the kitchen, cleaning up. I cooked the dinner tonight.
Did you know that the secret closet was here?
It was behind the
It's
grandfather's
a really
clock.
shit closet
was
for it
I
to be
who
a
found it,
secret.
really.
Okay.
Noticed
I
the
figured out
top
what
had
my
been
third
moved
thing's
and the
gonna
door
be.
wasn't quite closed.
What?
So you're gonna have, you gotta have something behind a grandfather clock. You gotta have something behind a bookcase, and then I'm gonna have like a waterfall by the pool, and there's gonna be something behind the waterfall.
Ah,
You have to
Ooh.
have
there
a
you go.
Isn't
There you
it just like
go.
the most disappointing thing when there's not a secret behind a waterfall? Like you're playing a video game, and you're like, you went through the trouble of animating a waterfall, but you
Mark
can't have
Fleming.
anything behind it, really?
As coroner, you saw
Boo.
the same wounds on the others.
So he's also the coroner?
How long's it been
Apparently.
I said vague scientist, man. You thought I was joking. I was serious.
It's a bat's trademark.
He does surgery.
still in
He
the
is an
house.
expert on bats.
That's
He does the
possible.
coroner.
He's a vet. He's a surgeon. He's a coroner. I mean,
Why should he be?
I mean, this would all be
He's
explained
looking for
if this
something,
was a
and
small
like
town.
believes it's
Yeah.
here.
And like he's the one
And
guy.
he's a persistent killer.
Yeah.
I would advise you to get out of this house as quickly as possible, notwithstanding our expert police protection. Have you called the morgue?
They're on their way here.
Oh, good. I want
you
to
know,
examine the body
leaving the
before
house
they get here.
probably isn't going to actually
taking it
do
from another room.
anything
Yes,
because
to the sunroom in the back.
Thank you.
then
Give
it's.
me a hand.
I mean, honestly, like why would that do anything? Oh God, it's the room from WandaVision.
Oh, Warner, where have you been?
Well, Madam,
And
masquerade.
you are.
there's been an accident.
Investigating.
In a murder.
Man, that rigor mortis hit
Mark
like
Fleming, the young man
immediately.
who died.
Jesus,
Here tonight.
my man is a
Who did it?
board. He's so straight.
I believe it was the bat.
I'm sorry I had to use the front door, Miss Van Gorder. I forgot
My
keys
apologies
when I
for
rang
being
the bell at
normal and
kitchen
using the front
There
door.
was no response.
Oh, this is Warner, Lieutenant. He's my butler. He was my chauffeur.
Oh, you don't look like a
I don't
butler.
care.
But it's very difficult to find a
He's
butler.
not
They
wearing
don't like service in the
a
country.
fucking like bow tie.
Have you
I'm
been
not
a
sure
butler
that's a
before?
butler. I'm not sure.
I've served in many
He's
capacities,
also
sir,
not
but this
British.
was my night off and I forgot my keys.
I heard that part. What time did you leave the house tonight?
Oh, about 6:30, I had dinner at Wiley's Roadhouse.
Can you prove where you spent the rest of the evening?
I can try.
Well, I haven't even
Try
told you
hard.
where I spent the rest of the evening.
Don't leave
So
the house. I'll get to you later.
Very good, sir. I shall be in my room, Miss Van Gorder, if you need me.
Yes,
yeah,
Warner.
apparently we have such a shit estate
Surely
that
you
the
don't
butler
think
has to go to a fucking
One I've
restaurant
met
to eat,
before.
and then comes back and lives here.
Can't recall where
What is
or
this?
when,
The cook can't like
but I will.
no. Is the cook
There'll be
just
a crew
really
here
bad
shortly
at
from
cooking?
headquarters. Fingerprints, taking photographs.
Yes.
In the meantime,
Yes.
Mrs. Patterson,
Nice.
That
you aren't
explains
leaving
it
the house
all.
tonight, are you?
No, Lieutenant.
Don't. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, Miss Angela.
It just seems like it's
Dale.
been perpetually night.
I
Like,
was
how
with
long
Mark
has this
giving
night
you
It's
been?
been a
something
long
about
night,
the
yeah.
door to this house. I heard him tell you he was coming here tonight.
Dale called him at my request. She told me he was coming.
Who else should I tell you that?
Judy, Lizzie.
And that nice Dr. Wells.
Dr. Wells. There are a
Man,
few killers who kill for
how
the fun of
did
it.
she just She
that
just
very likely is a mental case, and
she
I'm
just
convinced that his crimes
exudes,
are motivated
I'm
by his
stupid.
mania for personal gain.
Yes, I told you that's the
There's $1
village
million
idiot that she took under her
He's
wing.
going
What
to
do you...
keep on hunting for it until he lays his hands on it. These young ladies are staying here tonight?
Yes.
Young ladies?
Well, when my crew arrives, we'll be busy for a while, so I'd suggest
Should we go to our room?
Can I go home? I feel much safer if I went home.
God, for this house
No, you're
tonight.
staying the night.
You've got one.
I mean, honestly, this is a
I'm gonna
big
cover
enough
this place
fucking
tonight
house
from
that you
the
probably
basement.
all could have two
Makes
rooms to
another call.
yourself.
I'll have a little surprise for him.
Who is he? Have you any idea?
Yeah, I have to walk forward to be dramatic.
Anybody. So far, there are clues.
It could be anyone. Wow, you're shit. What do you? What is your job?
I'm afraid
sorry.
we must look higher than the criminal world. He may be a merchant, lawyer, doctor,
A
scientist.
merchant? What year was this made?
Ladies, lock your doors.
A merchant?
A detective. Dun dun dun.
It's still not midnight?
Jesus. Is this real time? Are we just watching this in real time?
It's like 24. The whole thing takes place in real time.
The doctor's a psychopath. I don't know. To have that many degrees, I feel like you kind of have to be. He's a vet, he's a surgeon, and he's a coroner. Like, Jesus, man.
No, it's simply Cabot Cove, and he's the one guy who can do all of the things.
MacGyver?
Poor Mark.
Yeah, it's a pity. So
No?
young.
Yeah, he's the medical
Well, Doctor,
MacGyver.
do you agree it was the bat?
In my report, I shall say the death was caused by the same technique used in the other killings.
Which would be
Paralyzing
what?
blow to the throat, followed by
Paralyzing blow to the throat.
resulting in excessive hemorrhage.
It was just a judo chop to the neck.
Wait, excessive hemorrhage? We didn't see any blood.
But he didn't have time to think about it.
Again, this killer is the...
To Radigan, to Radigan. Oh, hi.
Staying here tonight,
I can't, I just...
Until I check the doors and windows, but I'll be back bright and early.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed round.
Huh?
Sir,
what does the man's oath have to do with anything?
What does that have to do with being a detective?
Sir, have you been drinking?
I do have some Irish coffee while I'm on the case.
He's a postman. Yeah, he's everything.
And he's
Well,
a
makes
mailman.
sense. Doctor is everything.
He's a PI hired by the insurance company. That would actually make sense, but we're not in this kind of
And I
movie.
went out the
Okay,
next
that
day and
makes
bought a
sense.
half a dozen of these things. You better take one with you, Dale.
Oh, thank you.
What did she hand him? Her? Fuck.
Are you sure there's nothing else you need? Oh, no. Quite sure. We'll be all right.
Well, if anything bothers you, you just sing out, and two strong women will come to your rescue.
Yeah, you weak ass.
Really?
Good night.
Good night.
Don't worry, everything will be all right. Good night.
Okay, Rapunzel, what the fuck are you wearing? There's a murderer on the loose. I have never seen women. Oh my god, I can't see them, guys. Let me play
He's
Dora
a great
the Explorer.
detective.
Yeah, let me play Dora the Explorer real fast. Don't they? The murderer.
There's the
Can
clue.
you see him?
Me neither.
Can you see
All I
him?
can see is poor Mark Fleming staring at us.
See, they're sharing a bed.
I thought that when people died, with their eyes closed, is in sleep.
A woman of that house.
Small, very small.
Yeah.
I'll bet you're thinking about it.
Okay, so one of them is the wife of the guy that got arrested. Who's the other one?
Theo and Eleanor, I think, from Haunting of Hill House. I don't know.
That didn't end well for almost anybody. So
Theo turned out okay. You know, we presume anyway. It was just Eleanor who that didn't end too well for.
little pain in the neck, if I remember correctly, right? Or am I getting that mixed up with another one? It's been a minute since I've seen that.
Wait, pain in the neck?
Was that the other one? Haunting of Hill House? Okay.
You're thinking of the house on Haunted Hill.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was so close. I thought I was cultured for like a brief moment, and then it flew away. I've been sitting here trying to figure out who the hell Vincent Price is so quietly.
Yeah, I think Mark summarized the size of this town. I think that's it. I think that's all there is to the town.
Yeah.
It's fine. Also, they have like a lot of lighting for it to be nighttime.
Shh.
My man, fucking get a manicure, okay? I know it's more of a female thing in general, but I think you need it. Treat yourself. What's the point of the claws? I mean, other than his fucking very bizarre MO of ripping out people's throats. Music, calm down.
Can I pose again and scare the women when the lightning flashes?
Yeah. Music, calm down. He went upstairs.
Well, there's no way it's Vincent Price, because Vincent Price was way too classy to wear a stupid costume like that.
Alright, we're on the third story. What is this place? What is this? They haven't even finished unpacking
what is this madness
yet.
of there being a phone wire? I am also confused, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you understand what a landline is? It's literally wired to the land, okay?
Let's see. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawling. Whatever.
Yeah, this was...
Yo, they'll never notice you.
Also, lightest sleeper ever, okay? He's like an entire story above her, across the house, alright? Oh, fuck.
You didn't need to show us that. We saw him cut the cords.
Yeah, but you didn't even know
What's that noise? Oh, I don't know.
Somebody's fucking. Damn.
I thought it was something from a dream. It's somewhere in the house.
Like,
yes, on the floor.
Oh, really?
I almost expect the guy to like start like jackhammering and like, there's a noise in here.
Yeah.
Like, clearly, no one would notice this.
I should have gotten everyone out of the house before I did something like this, but yeah, sure. See, that's me. Okay? Just dead to the fucking planet. I've slept through hurricanes. Like, I mean, that... Oh my god.
Should we call Miss Van Gorder?
Why would you try...
She'll hear
You're
it.
welcome.
How can she help but hear it? Oh, besides, we don't want her to think we're a couple of hysterical women. Well, I'm about to become one.
Yeah, I would never think that.
One night. Dale, you're not going out in that hall. I want to know what's happening.
Let me be
up there.
hysterical before we go out.
Dale, this is how you're going to wind up having to marry Emperor Ming. Think about this.
Mark Fleming seemed to think it was. Maybe that's what somebody's looking for.
She's still trying.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't take that long to realize it's disconnected.
Noise up there. Now, Libby, you just got to stay awake. The house phone and the outside phone wires have been cut, and we can't get help. Where's that policeman? Oh, I don't know. Something must have happened.
Really shit at his job.
Get on your robe. Oh, Dale, please don't go up there. I've got to.
Who are you, lady?
Okay. Could any of y'all be competent for 5 seconds? Okay.
Feminism.
Well, she's the wife, right?
I don't know, but he's up an entire floor.
She's the wife of fake George Bailey.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
You stay here. No, there alone.
You wait here. I'm going to see what it is.
Oh, please let me go with you, Judy.
You were complaining about going out here in the first place. What?
Are you wearing high heels? Is that... Am I seeing that correctly?
No, Chris, if I remember correctly, because they have that awkward scene where this girl is the wife.
She's the wife of the guy that got arrested.
Accused.
Oh my god.
We didn't
I hope you all die.
just
That was your plan?
anti-raid.
Kill her. Thank you. Okay.
What did she
the hell
throw
did
at him?
She didn't do anything at you.
What did she throw at him?
The useless character's dead. Big fucking sad. Okay. Moving on.
Oh no, not her.
The one we don't even know why she's here. Are these chicks blonde? No, they're just really fucking stupid. God, I just don't care. Hey,
I'm here now.
I'm starting to think that you actually are. If I hadn't seen you like in the room with him, like I would actually think that you were it at this point because you're so sick.
Okay, yeah, the guy who was in the closet is the nephew of the guy who owns the house. They're both dead. We don't know who owns the house now.
We saw him rushing down the stairs as we came out of the room. I hurled that
With
after
Elsa
him.
hair.
I hit him, I believe. I'm going to cover this place from attic to basement, you said. Well, what were you covering when that poor child was murdered? Where were you?
I was peeing against one of your trees, but okay. I was covering the tree and pissed, but that's fine.
So I followed the sound of him as far as the
You
brook
just
down
said
near
it
the back
so
road.
bluntly. I love it.
And then I lost it. I'd rather give my own life than have this happen to Judy.
Well, I mean,
But I told you
Oh,
to stay in your
Judy,
rooms and lock
because
your
we
doors
love
and stay there.
Judy so much.
What was she
oh,
doing
her name
at
is
the head of
Judy.
those
I'm glad
stairs?
post-mortem we found out what her name
That
was.
was my fault. They heard a strange noise, heavy pounding in one of the rooms on the third floor. We all heard it. I wanted to see what it was. Judy, I wish she wouldn't let me go out by myself. I made her stay on the balcony.
What about your new butler?
Oh, well, he's in his room, I suppose.
I'm very incompetent. Like,
Yes.
just...
Did you know what happened here?
No, sir, but I heard the screams. I went to call Warner. We have rooms on the same floor, but he wasn't in his room.
How many...
His bed hasn't been slept in.
I thought all the servants quit. Who are all these servants you have suddenly?
Right, sir.
They're scabs, okay?
Oh, you did.
It's just...
And where were you?
Outside in the grounds.
Well, the chauffeur was already there.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're surprised. Shocked. Well, I've seen
Um,
better performances.
not in this movie, you haven't.
Your name's not Warner. I've got a circular in my office with your picture on it. The Chicago
good
police
for
not
you.
so long ago were hunting for you in connection with the robbery.
You're right again, sir. And they found me and they tried me, and I proved my innocence, and I was acquitted.
No.
That could have been a lucky break. Where were you when this child was killed?
I told you before, sir. Outside.
Child?
you doing
She's
there?
in her
I
40s.
was
What
following
do you
you.
mean?
You were leaving the house, and it seemed that you were hunting someone. I thought you might need some help. Oh, yes, sir. I followed your flashlight down through the trees. Then it disappeared. And then suddenly, as I was staring out into the darkness, I was struck by something on the back of the head. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground. I realized I'd been knocked out.
I wish you had been knocked out. But then we'd have found you with your mask still on your face. You were hit here in this house. With this poker as you were rushing down those stairs after that child was killed.
You have
sir, you can't pin
no
this on me.
evidence
I'm not
of
the bat.
that. You
This is
can't
all-
just...
Killed. I couldn't kill.
You can't just
I won't take
say
the rap
that.
for this.
I'll kill you if you put this rap on me.
They can sue you.
Did anyone call him?
Oh my god, guys, I found the poster for this movie, and it says, when it flies, someone dies, and it's a bat.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's I couldn't get the whole thing in to be the thumbnail, but yeah.
It's amazing because we've only seen a bat fly once and no one died.
It's true.
Well, Doctor, we have another case.
She still might. He never gave her any antibiotics.
See, the bat came back. Why did you come back, Doctor?
He's also a chemist. He might be able to come up with
Well, I had an
vaccine. We don't know.
accident about a mile down the road. The right rear wheel of my car came off, and I plunged into the ditch. This was the nearest house, so I came here to call for help. I thought I'd find you around, Andy.
Well, if he's supposed to be guarding...
He's a detective, security
Physician
guard. I
Neil,
don't know.
thyself.
Everyone in this town has multiple jobs.
You must have been hit by something on the back of your head.
I told you I had an accident.
So you did, Doctor. So you did.
We can go check. It's not
What?
like I could fake
could be
my
wrong.
car's tire falling off.
Maybe I'm not. We shall see.
What do you think, Dr. Red Herring?
Oh, is that done? Oh, that's just the end of that scene.
Oh.
We learned literally fucking nothing. Everyone was just pointing fingers at each other and announcing hearsay. Okay.
Ransacked the house from top to bottom. Warner was not placed under arrest, but his every move was watched.
Bots.
At night, except for a detective
Oh.
on guard in the house, the police and the reporters left us alone. And on one of those nights, without telling Lizzie or anyone else,
Oh, Chris got
I
it.
pursued a secret investigation of my own.
Yeah, because you're definitely qualified.
I'm just happy I got porn bots.
It
I,
was in
I
an
feel
empty room on the
I feel
third
like I've made
floor
it
where
now.
we kept our trunks and other things.
Rite of passage for YouTube.
I'm actually went to the Wikipedia so I can try to figure out who the names of these people are. Okay, so I figured out who the fuck Judy was. She worked at the bank as a witness to the defense to
Oh,
Dale's
okay.
husband.
Was she
who
supposed
was,
to be
like, a
established
prime
in that
suspect.
bank scene?
I'm kind of confused about why the prime witness in the defense case is having a sleepover with the wife of the man she's supposed to be the witness for. I feel like that wouldn't go over well.
No, Chris, the doctor's a red herring. He has to be a red herring.
No, he's just really multi-talented, okay? Alright, I'm not gonna read any further. I just wanted to figure out who the hell Judy was, because we didn't know. But I want to figure out who the murderer is, okay?
So do we want to do speculation on who the murderer is?
Well, everyone else was in this movie, so we might as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the cliche. He's wearing
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the detective.
It's a bright idea to kill me in my own lab and let people inside the bat. But you had to kill me first. What was it to be? Ambush? And clever as you are, you're not smart
I'm
enough.
gonna say
to
it's a
do that.
woman.
Nor were you smart enough to find the
Why?
money.
I
Is it a
don't
woman
fuck-
back then?
You don't know.
I know.
I don't think this movie's smart enough to swap out that
When
kind
you're
of shit.
dead with that sign pinned on your chest,
It's
I'm
Carl
going
the
to collect
Gardener.
it and live happily ever after. He destroyed himself. How true that will be.
You know,
Goodbye,
actually, I'll just
Bat.
say the butler did it. I'll go ahead and say
Here's
the
a
butler
serum
did
that
it.
will heal you whether you're rabid or not.
What? I'm sorry, you just ripped the light from the
How did that work?
how cheap was that lighting?
And for the love of God, put in fight music.
Da, 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 da. Okay, Josh, who's your guess?
Like I said, I have seen this movie, but it's been a long time. But I do remember who the killer is.
Oh, never mind. You can
Yeah.
not allowed to guess. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have the detective, and I'm gonna
It
guess
was
the
Jessica
butler.
Fletcher. Oh la la.
It was Agatha all along.
Ooh, can I change my answer to Grady? Because Grady is the biggest serial killer in all of detective fiction, and he never gets caught.
Yeah, why not? I'm also gonna change my answer to Bruce Wayne. So.
How did you know how to activate this?
She just futzed around.
She's a woman, Josh. We established
Okay.
this. Okay.
That's fair.
And then she dies. Cuts to the end. Okay. No.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. My spidey senses were
feel it in my bones.
I need to put on my shoes.
Miss Cornelia!
You're useless.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Chris, you're right. That's what he said. He said exactly where the money was.
Yep.
Where would she be?
Chris, are you actually following this movie like it's a real thing?
My Aunt Dora's sense has gone off. She's in trouble.
Yeah. With some Mwongo? Oh no, Mark.
It's a connected universe.
It's a connected universe.
The Wongo cinematic universe.
So they're all the other ugly women. Yep, that fits.
Davenport. Mr. Davenport. Oh, a fine thing. The door unbolted, the chain off, and you asleep on the job. Wait till Lieutenant Anderson hears about this. Come on, wake up. What's the matter with you?
I don't know. My head hurts. My whole body's numb.
Here, take a sip of this. Try to snap out of it. I'll be back in a minute.
I took some of that good shit. Like, whoa, my whole body's numb.
Hurry, will you? It's Lizzie. I'm terribly worried. I can't find Miss Cornelia anywhere, and something's happened to the policeman. I don't know what. Get Warner. Bring him to the drawing room. Tell him we need him.
It was the butler.
How long has she been trapped in there?
You all right now?
Yeah, I'll be all right in a minute. I remember now. I took a drink of wine from that decanter there. Miss Van Gorder told me to help myself.
She wouldn't put nothing in it.
Well, somebody did. Somebody who knew I was on duty here.
Then it was somebody that got Miss Van Gorder. I can't find her anywhere. Upstairs, downstairs, or in the basement. I told the housekeeper to get Warner.
Lieutenant Anderson will want to know about this.
You know what?
Hello.
Mr. Anderson.
Davenport at the Oaks. We've got trouble here.
No.
Well, for one thing, I
It
was
was
drugged.
Leo.
Yeah. But I must have been knocked out because the maid tells me Miss Van Gorder is missing. Well, you better call Anderson and let him know. He's not at home. Well, where is he?
Well, that was quick. How did they get
what
that?
case? Dr. Wells. What else did they tell you about it?
Oh, hurry, will you? We've got to find Miss Cornelia.
Woman, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Wait, is she losing
Anderson is not on
air?
the case.
Yes.
Dr. Wells was found dead in a room next to his garage, murdered.
Stop it. That is not vacuum sealed.
There's something
God.
more about the
There's
killing
no
of
way
Wells.
that
The
room is
headquarters won't talk about
airtight.
It is. Shut up.
There's no sign of him anywhere.
it. And I was supposed to keep an eye on that guy.
Where's Miss Cornelia? That's what I want to know.
Shut
Didn't
up,
you
lady.
say that the chain and the bolt were off of the front door?
I certainly did.
Well, maybe Miss Van Gorder went outside.
Oh, she never would.
Gross. Outside where there's peasants? How dare you? Shut up.
Did she just say SOS?
No, she said there's no air.
Oh, okay.
There's no air. If I whisper, maybe you'll hear me.
Look,
That's fair,
there's a
Chris.
light in that
That's
room on
fair.
the third floor.
I will.
Were you up
So
there
are
tonight?
you.
Well, of course I was, but I turned the lights out before I came downstairs.
Well, Miss Cornelia might turn them
I
on
thought
again.
you searched
That's
the
why we're
whole
gonna
house
look
for
first.
her.
Come on.
Yes. What you're doing is
The dramatic music as they slowly go up the stairs.
walking's very dramatic, okay?
Miss Cornelia. Yes, honey. I'm here.
Guys, just die, please. For me, personally. You'll do me a favor.
Here we are, Miss Van Gorder. What do we do now?
Over there, Michael.
I don't know, your job?
Piano. Try to
Be competent?
put your hand.
Which panel did you say, Miss Van Gorder?
Oh, for the
Oh,
love of... It's
God,
the
you
lowest
couldn't-
one!
No, the one that's actually moving.
Strike it. What difference does it make which panel? Strike them
She
all.
died, Harderick.
Look.
One of y'all have a gun. You could. It's just a fucking wood door. It's not that hard. And she's dead. Oh no.
Hey, Loki.
Oh, it's all right now. It's all right, dear. Lizzie's here.
Lizzie's here.
Who's
Feeling
Lizzie?
better?
Yes, much better.
We'll take you to your room.
Oh, no, you won't. I'm going to stay right here. I'm quite all
Shut,
right.
woman, shut up. You almost
Oh,
died.
blessed it is to breathe without an effort.
Mm.
It off for a moment. That room is just like a box. When the mantelpiece closed, it seemed
As
like
opposed to other
all the
rooms.
air was drawn out of it. Look, there it goes again.
Let it close. I can open it from in here.
What?
What?
Yeah, you're just an idiot.
Oh my god.
Control
Really,
panel
lady?
Behind this blueprint. Electric
You
motor
didn't
under the
say
trap. Once the door is open, you can keep it that way. I believe
You
that the
didn't-
fireplace in this other room opens
How
the
did she
same
make
way.
money? I'm actually. Does she have an OnlyFans?
And it does.
You didn't think to check?
No, they're all morons. I told you, I just want them all to die. Okay, I'm rooting for the bat now. I'm Team Bat.
Nancy
Kill 'em all.
Drew would be ashamed. Nancy Drew would have solved
That's what
it.
the bat had in mind.
Could be. Seems he's on the prowl tonight.
Miss Van Gorder,
That's
Warner has
bro.
And Dr. Wells has been murdered.
Dr. Wells.
Lieutenant Anderson's on that case right now.
Oh, does he know what happened here tonight?
They got word to him. He'll be here any minute.
That's the same fire as before.
Stop! Don't point out plot holes.
Miss Van Gorder, the garage is
It's
up
just stock footage of some
That's the
random.
garage?
Step right out the other room.
What?
Now, where'd you go?
To report the fire.
Where you just stay right
There's
here.
a garage
Miss Van
to
Gorder,
this
the garage.
house?
Well, let it burn. You watch the stair.
Is,
Can't you see that fire was set to get us out of the house?
Out of the house.
you
We're
have.
talking about the...
Yes, yes, I'm talking about the bat. Now that the lights are out, he'll think his trick has worked, and we've gone. He'll be here any minute.
Yeah, we'll die in the fire so that we'll ruin the bat's plan.
So she's gonna go out like the maid in Rebecca.
That is a nice garage. That's nicer than my house.
This house seems both absurdly enormous and entirely small. Way too small at the same time. I don't know how they do it.
Oh.
The fire is so close. It is casting a shadow. And we're just gonna stay here.
Because Endora's plan at this point is to go out like the maid in Rebecca.
Yeah. Is to die. Okay, I'm actually fine with this. Stay in the house.
But you'll be safer downstairs. I'll take care of it.
We'd be safer far fucking away, but we gotta get our doctor, who does literally everything, including being the firefighter, died. So,
I was about to say he dead. The doctor is not coming to help you this time.
Yeah.
Worst cop ever.
Good.
He's not the cop. He's the butler.
Others have seen my face.
Oh shit! Well,
they
there went my
died, but I'll
theory.
have to deny you that pleasure. This would make a good scene for your book, Miss Van Gorder, but I'm afraid you'll never write
Please
it.
stop it. Fuck off.
That is Warner.
Appears behind you.
You misjudged me, Miss Ellen.
What?
Oh.
Oh, that's
You
the
like
chauffeur.
being a murder suspect, Miss Van Gorder. I was headed for a plane, but halfway to the airport, I changed my mind and came back. I'm glad that I did.
Yeah, those women would have just died. I'm actually kind of unhappy with you. Look.
Ed Mertz, no!
She's not Jessica Fletcher. Take that back, Chris. Jessica Fletcher would have solved it. And she would have used herself as bait to get the guy to confess.
Open up the safe. We found the money in it. A little over $1 million in tens and twenties and hundreds.
But the guy didn't sell currency.
I'm sorry. He put $1 million out in tens, 20s. What?
It's rather a clever way to hide stolen money.
It was not.
As it were.
But it wasn't in the money. It wasn't in the open. It was
open.
Don't try
And you gave it back, yes?
No matter how clever you are,
Stop looking at me.
you can't hide murder.
Well, you can,
Oh,
but
the Zodiac killer. I mean,
yeah.
Don't look at the screen. Don't look at me and be like, you can't hide murder, okay? I mean, cold cases don't fucking exist. So, you know, it's fine. That was...
Wow.
There we go.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta read this Wikipedia page so I can understand how it was. Why did the dude... Who the hell was...
So the criminal was the cop that was running around accusing everybody.
Yes.
Okay. So my question is, why didn't he set fire, why wasn't that the first thing he did? To get them all out, so they weren't
Or if he's the detective, why not hey, this is a crime scene. I need you to evacuate so we can thoroughly investigate it, and then he would have all the time he needs to find the money.
Yeah.
He deserved to be shot. That was super stupid. That was a bad plan. Maybe in the next life he'll come back and actually be talented.
And I thought Banker Dude said that he hid the money in the mausoleum.
Yeah. Was that closet the mausoleum?
Yes. That closet was apparently the mausoleum. Also, the motivation for the cop to get involved in looking for the money was because the bank was robbed, and so he would be out money.
What?
What?
Huh?
What is play? I'm not sure.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out because I literally don't understand. Oh, whose motives were what the hell does that word mean? Hold on, let me look that up. Somebody decided to be really clever and write like, his whose whose motives were financial. Oh, thank you. As he was one of the first people notified of the theft of the bank securities, later converted into cash. So his entire motive for murdering several people was, I was told because I'm the fucking detective that this crime occurred. I'm sorry?
And he was the serial killer called the Bat all this time for reasons?
So, yeah, why was he looking for the money before the guy actually stole the money? Why was he killing people before that?
No, I don't think he was necessarily looking for the money. I think he was definitely doing stuff beforehand. He was a killer. He was the insane killer.
I know that, Chris. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. Because he said when he was talking to the guy that because he was like one of the early investors of the bank, he would be wiped out because the bank had to make up for the loss of money, even though that's what insurance companies are for.
Maybe it's a really pathetic bank and they don't have insurance. Like, I mean, come on, the Bailey Savings and Loan does not have insurance.
That's true. That's true. Yes, he was bored.
No, I'm still on the whole him being a secret serial killer thing.
Yeah.
I'm confused. And it's funny because I called that before we started this movie. So I'm glad to see that I was very accurate in how I was going to feel at the end of this movie. Okay. Wikipedia, tell me your secrets. I don't understand.
Is that your puppy?
I hear doggo.
I hear dog.
Yes, that was my puppy.
Okay. I don't understand. Tell me your secrets. I want to know why the hell. Okay, thank you.
Again, Mark has it right. Wongo was less complicated.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. It's the bat like killing people before all of this happened.
Yes, the Bat was a pre-established serial killer.
Yes.
We don't know the motive for any of the previous murders.
Okay, so
and they were all happening in that house.
Okay, so I fucking...
Wait, all happening in the house, or was it just the local area?
Okay, I finally... I got it a little bit. Okay, alright, we're gonna try to clarify. Alright, so this is the beginning. I'm an IMDb reading someone's plot synopsis. Murder mystery writer, and that's the one bitch, has leased a large country house called the Oaks after being in the house for only a few days. So she had only been in the house for a few days, which explains why she didn't know why there was a lot of shit happening.
But as far as I can tell, the whole movie takes place over the course of like 2 days.
Yeah. Cornelia's longtime maid, the village idiot, informs her that the servants are upset over rumors that they have heard about the murders committed in the house last winter by the arch criminal who goes by the name the Bat.
As one does.
You know.
So, okay, yeah.
But then apparently none of them...
There was murders in the house before, but that sounds like there were other crimes in addition to the murders in the house.
Yeah, so I scroll down, and it says, meanwhile, in the lodge in the Northwoods, John Fleming informs his hunting partner and physician, the doctor Vincent Price, that he just embezzled over $1 million from the bank and needs help in covering it up. Like, had just done it. So why was Lieutenant Anderson murdering people last winter?
I have no idea. I don't think it's ever explained.
No, I don't think it is.
Stop thinking, Eris. You'll give yourself an aneurysm. Don't. Probably, actually. How did you say that? Yeah, you were right. The doctor was like very obviously like not the killer.
Oh my goodness.
Adega. God damn it.
It makes total sense now.
Yeah, Adega is Vincent Price. We figured it out. Everything makes sense now.
I like that he's a serial killer.
Just like steak. Keep him away from the grocery store. He will murder the cereal aisle. Okay. Although it does make sense why that lieutenant was absolute dog shit at his job. Because he really wasn't even doing it. So,
right.
At least that makes sense.
But Chris, that's not what happened.
I'm looking. I'm reading. I'm trying to figure this out.
That's not what happened, though. The doctor was killed, or the banker was killed while they were at the house. They talk about it.
And wait, but then, so what was Vincent Price doing there to begin with? Since he never was like actively looking for any money.
Well, actually, Vincent Price
Even though he shot the banker to cover up the crime.
He was trying to convince them to leave the house so that he could then go in and get the money. Why he didn't just go to the mausoleum where we were told the money was, I don't know.
It was Adega all along.
Yes, exactly. Well, reading this, it's like, I don't understand. Like, this is stupid, okay?
Oh, wait. Mark has a theory.
Oh, hold on.
Mark has a theory.
I'll tell you how stupid this is. Apparently, they arrested. So there's only 2 people with access to the vault that had the bonds and the negotiable securities in it. And it was Victor and the bank president, John Fleming. And they arrested Victor because Fleming was hunting. It's like, that's not how that works.
Oh, there we go.
It's Loki's fault, you know. It's fair.
That's fair. That's fair, Mark.
You should probably share that million with me. I'm just saying. I don't. I don't understand.
Don't you love?
You melted Eris's brain.
I did. It's not the first time. I've found some really stupid videos.
That's fine.
This movie was just too much chaos for the goddess of chaos.
Oh my god! Even IMDb is like several days / weeks ? Have gone by. Just like between 3 days and 4 months have gone by. We don't know. It's fine. Time's relative. Is this trying to tell me that anything more than 4 days went by in this movie?
At most 3. And I think I'm being generous.
They did.
But yeah, like this. When you do a mystery, you need to have things make sense.
No, you write it front to back and you don't think about motivation.
No, you start at the end. And it's one thing to have like red herrings where as potential misleads to add different clues, because that's what happens when you investigate real crimes, but you gotta have the main reason for everything happening make sense.
No, you don't understand. See, plots are like a mystery box, and it's far more interesting to wonder what's inside the box than actually have satisfying answers.
And no, I don't. I have been sick since Tuesday night. I'm functioning relatively. I'm just more confused now than ever anything else, because there's this IMDb synopsis is doing nothing but making me ask more questions. I honest to God have no idea why Lieutenant Anderson was murdering people the winter before this $1 million went missing. And
he's a psychopath.
He doesn't need a reason. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, the real mystery was this movie. There we go. We did it. That's the real mystery.
Oh no.
Oh, I wonder if it's the same thing he sent me. It's a beautiful piece of art, so.
Yes.
The palette cleanser? Josh?
Oh, I was I was just gonna let people's brains be melted. I didn't really have anything planned for palette cleanser.
Oh no, Chris says, Josh, check your DM, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing he sent me, so.
Yes. Okay. Is it the same thing you sent Eris, Chris? Because you can you can zoom. My computer doesn't allow me to zoom.
Oh, I don't know if mine requires zoom. Mine, yeah, I haven't fixed my laptop though, where I can share shit. So.
Okay.
Hold on. Maybe if I open it in a different tab, I can actually open it.
It's
the link.
Oh, it's a different thing.
Okay. It is a different thing. Okay, hold on. Let me share this tab.
Okay. The audience is loving this. How are you liking this, audience?
You know what, librarian? You don't need your fucking sass, okay? Alright.
Hey, I just came along for the wild ride. I had nothing to do with planning any of this.
We're suspensing them, okay? There you go, audience.
That's amazing.
I
want that patch.
It's beautiful. And he wasn't even the bat, so it makes it even better.
What is this town gonna do without their doctor / coroner / veterinarian?
Literally, he did everything.
/ postmaster.
They're lost.
Let's see if I can pull this up. Yeah, it's not letting me zoom in.
Okay, send it my way, and I'll do it. Because I can do like links and whatever.
So the cop was just a crazy serial killer.
Yeah, for reasons.
Vincent Price knew where the money was, but didn't do anything about it.
No, he
nephew's deal.
What?
What was the nephew's deal? Was he
the nephew?
The nephew was the guy in the closet.
Oh, he was just gay. It's fine.
And
I don't have a better explanation. I'm serious. Like, that's all I got. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Chris emailed it to me. Okay, hold on.
And let's see. The chauffeur / butler / gardener, I guess. He
No, that's it.
He was
question mark. That's it. That's all.
he was a red herring, really.
Well, they all
meant
were,
to,
honestly.
yeah.
No one could have guessed the lieutenant with absolutely no motive whatsoever did it. Like, I mean, that was a very big twist at the end.
Well, see, I predicted it because I figured what would be the stupidest explanation?
Oh, I thought you were just trying to come up with an explanation about why he was so bad at his job.
Well, I mean, it fit with that too. But no, I literally was like, okay, this movie is so hackly written. It's going to be the one character that they're not waving in front of our face as a suspect. So it had to be the cop.
I mean, that's fair. He was also really, really bad at his job. And now we know why. So. He was literally not trying to catch the guy. That's why he couldn't catch him.
Okay, here we go. So Chris sent me how Eris's mind is feeling right now.
That's about right. Although, I think that's more psychedelics. Now, if it was literally just melting, I think, yeah. But I would imagine.
Alright. So, Eris.
Oh, Jesus.
Spiel.
What?
Yeah.
Hi. What am I doing?
Yeah, what you got coming up?
See. Tuesday at 10 p.m. CST, I will be on the Matriarchy with Jesse Milestone. Yay. Super fun. Wednesday, Babe the Menace. 4 p.m. Whose channel is it on? I have no idea. Laura got in a car accident, and Mandy apparently passed out and went to the hospital yesterday. So I have no idea whose channel it's going to be on.
Yay.
Let's see. I think that's it. No. Fuck. Mary's Game Room on her Mrs. Canuck channel. I don't know what time, but she is celebrating her birthday. And it's a Bougie Boozers episode, and we'll be on that channel. Friday. Saturday, 12 p.m. CST. I have a very special thing. I have been looking for this video for weeks now, and I finally found it. And I will tell y'all more about what it's supposed to be.
It's going to be painful.
I'm very excited because I heard that this video didn't exist anymore, and I found it. So yay. Is Mandy all right? She posted something about it. She posted something on Twitter about it. Yeah. But yeah, she apparently has been overworking herself, which she has like 5 comic books going on.
I was going to say, yeah. She's really busy.
Been trying to keep up with like a normal stream schedule, and on top of that is like a mom.
I was going to say, she's also a mom too, yeah.
So she's like doing like 5 different jobs at the same time, and it's been crazy. So we have more Stoof with Captain. Yes, so we have Stoof. So yay, Stoof.
Odd Librarian, what you got coming up?
Well, over on my blog, I have a review coming out April 1st. I'm finally reviewing the sci-fi classic A Match Made in Space by George McFly. And I have this It's a bit of a fan theory. I think that Darth Vader is secretly his friend Cal. Go ahead and call it nuts, but I feel like Cal is up to something in the background. I had this feeling.
And it's coming out April 1st, you say?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's a sci-fi classic. Like you gotta love
I
George
thought you were
McFly
being
is
real. That should tell you how I'm feeling at the moment. My brain is so melted. I didn't even get the obvious April Fool's joke. Okay, that's about right. God damn it. I thought that was real. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Who's coming? Try me one more time. I'm a bit. I did not hear that correctly. Yeah, you know what? Go for it. I could have, if you wanted a real book that should have been an April Fool's prank, I could have sent you some romance novels about people having a romance with the coronavirus. But, that's fine.
Oh,
that is.
Oh, you don't know about that?
Oh, no! I've seen them. Excuse me.
I must enlighten you.
I've seen the dark parts of.
No, I must enlighten you.
Literally,
it's on Amazon. I've just ruined my search history. You're welcome.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. I must. You know what? Fuck it.
There's also T-Rex romance out there where people have relationships with dinosaurs.
Oh, you don't actually need to see an excerpt from the book. Oh, let's not do that. All right, moving forward. Let me just. I'm trying to show this to y'all without tossing the fuck out of myself. Hold on. I must scar y'all.
Do you have to?
Yes, that's my job.
Okay, that's fair.
You're not going to scar me. I've seen everything. Yep.
Oh, dear God.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Book 1 of 4. Kissing the Coronavirus Chronicles. Oh,
she
my
was
God.
supposed to cure the coronavirus, and instead she fell in love with it.
Oh, my God.
You're welcome.
Well, that's enough of that. Well, on that note, I'm still working on last week's Star Trek review. I'm hoping to get caught up soon and be back on my normal schedule. And then I will be tortured by Eris on Saturday, so yay.
Big yay. He actually already knows what it is. So.
Yeah, I already know what it is, yeah.
Yay.
Alright, so that's been The Bat. Hope everyone had fun.
Yay, fun. I'm confused, but I had fun.
Alright, take care, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Computer, save file, and end transmission.
Affirmative. Processing. Terminating. Transmission. Ending. Communication.